Welcome to MASH. My name is Rhett. I'm the marketing director here. As you can see, we went with the massive building look here with huge windows so you can see inside, whether you're driving from the parking lot out there or up close and personal. We just wanted it to feel big time, so we kind of went as big as we could get, including the MASH campus sign that has a nice little light over it to make sure that even when it's dark out, everybody knows where MASH is. So let's go on inside. Now, before we head inside, one of my personal favorite features is the garage doors on the weight room. So on those days in the summer where it's real hot, you can just get those things open, and even when you're inside a massive gym, it still feels like you're working out outside. One of my favorite parts. All right, so this is half of our massive field house. We've got a full major league size infield in here with a little bit of room behind it. So you can play full baseball games in here up until the age of probably about 12, which is super nice. And you can play softball games in here year round, which is awesome. One of the cool things about MASH is our community is so big. These benches were actually made by former parents whose kids have now graduated the program, went on to play college baseball and Major League Baseball. So this is like super cool that they like felt the need to give back and help us, you know, make this place feel a lot more like home, which is awesome. And then a huge shout out to one of our biggest sponsors, Great Lakes Bat Company. They're awesome to work with. They got discounted bats for our players. And as you can see, we got fall tryouts going on with no shortage of space to actually see kids getting live reps, whether it's, you know, hot outside, cold outside, whatever it is, you can always get live reps here at MASH. Had to pay respects to those MASH kids that helped build this place. As you can see, the jerseys collectively got better as the years went on. So then another thing that we wanted is having the garage doors leading into the field house as well, just so when they're open that you can get some more of that, you know, kind of natural feel inside the field house as well, but setting it up kind of like a college development facility where working from skill development right into performance is seamless. So being able to get a workout in, go right into the field house or vice versa was something that we felt made a huge impact on athletic development. So that was something that we absolutely had to have when we moved in here. So we're in the skill development side of the field house. We've got 8 or 9 cages and then bullpens that are just kind of stacked right next to each other all the way down. These first 2 couple cages actually, you can actually break them in half, which is super nice. And then if you look over here, we've got, you know, hit tracks mounted up on the wall, which is awesome. Kids love that stuff because they want to feel like they're hitting at Fenway or whatever. But just a super cool aspect that we wanted to make sure we had in here. All right, we'll head down to the bullpens. So another cool thing that we implemented was having actual space between where kids put their bag and the cages. If you've ever been to a facility that is kind of jam-packed, you're always at risk for taking a ball off the face however far the cage comes out. So I wanted to make sure that we had enough space so that kids could put their bags, get ready for their actual lesson or skill development without feeling like they're dodging bullets. So, all right, and so this is our pitching area. We've got 4 full bullpens that, again, aren't smushed together so guys can really get their work in. We've got a TrackMan mounted on the wall, which is great because then that never leaves, so you can always get real-time data, whether, again, you're 9 or pitching professionally. And then another one of my favorite parts is actually having the clear spots up there so that you can still get natural light in the middle of winter when you can't go outside. So whatever season, it's always 70 and sunny here at MASH. So again, it just spits us back into center field of the field house, which being able to provide that to an area that really struggles to compete with southern states just due to time on field is super beneficial. And people don't really understand why we built this place until they show up, and that's to just enhance the whole area, not just MASH, but truly elevate Midwest baseball as a whole. So now we are in our 20,000 square foot weight room with massive ceilings, garage doors everywhere you look. We wanted to make sure that every aspect of this campus was fully equipped to help athletes, regardless of age, skill, truly buy in and get the most out of their athleticism. So, I mean, Sornix racks, you know, full black turf, which is obviously super cool. Just really making sure that whoever we work with is on to the exact same mission that we are, which is developing athletes and raising the standard in human performance through athletics, fitness, culture, community, and now academics with MASH Academy starting. It really is just a one-stop shop where everybody's competing and pulling for everybody. Like, I mean, you've got a kid who throws at LSU over here, and you've got an 8-year-old on a speed curve treadmill. Like, you just don't have that everywhere else. Of course, you gotta have the pro shop with all the gear. That way, when you're training at MASH, you're wearing MASH. One of our big issues at our last place was those who wanted to come train, a lot of times had to go to work after, whatever it might be. So having a spot where you can come in, shower, work out, shower again, go off to you know, these 16-year-olds have their dates or whatever they need to get ready for, so having that is awesome. And then again, having TCO right here with us has been huge. Having any sort of athletic training on site, again, trying to mimic that college performance athletic development style of a destination, whether it's, you know, kids doing rehab and having all their coaches being able to communicate, whether it's performance, skill development, and then talking with the rehab as well. Creating that seamless development was really something that was super important to us. And I'll take you guys upstairs. So these are actually the original plans. Having these up here is just a great reminder of honestly how hard it was to get this program and this site accomplished. So then this is the upstairs. We've got meeting rooms, we've got classroom settings, we've got, you know, offices. Just having everybody around each other makes achieving goals and advancing athletic development so much easier. Another favorite part is that's actually the sign from our first building. And then I'll take you guys into the staff locker room. But again, just wanted to make sure that we had those who are working with all of our athletes feel comfortable and give that, you know, staff camaraderie of that locker room vibe. It's just a great place to train, great place to work. And then again, going through that kind of SEC football vibe of being able to sit up here, watch the athletes get their work in, you know, kind of that eye in the sky. Obviously, you got the MASH Academy, which is just a year old. Such an opportunity that I wish I had growing up. I mean, being able to go to school from 8 to 3 and have 1 to 3 be true athletic development while getting all your schoolwork done in one day and not having to sit in a desk all day is just awesome. And then this will spit us back out into our lobby, which is absolutely packed right now with tryouts. We've got our cafe over here, kind of that nook where parents sit, and then we've got the actual performance cafe where athletes can fuel up. Take you guys over to the front desk, which is where our client relations manager, Kelly, sits, and she's always the first person to greet people when they walk in, and she's the perfect person for it. But yeah, that's MASH Campus, and I guess we'll have you guys out when we have the fields built so we can give you a tour of those.